Welcome to episode 1 of Woo 2. In this episode, I will be introducing some of the tools that I use to support myself being a medium, being a psychic, and all the things that I encounter, different emotional state, different energy level, and what can you use to support yourself through your healing journey. So let's start with some of the tools, shall we? In the beginning of my journey, the number one tool to look for guidance is oracle cards. So I'm going to show you an array of oracle cards that I have been using to support getting guidance, because not everybody is super sharp in their intuition and hearing the angels or hearing all of it. So here I am in my dresser and I have an array of oracle cards. So I'm going to take you guys one by one and take a look at what I use. And of course, these are just the one that I have collected over the years, and it's really up to you, whichever really call for you. So my first deck was the Energy Oracle cards. This is actually my first deck. It's you can see, it's pretty used up. I use it to do reading. I use it for myself a lot at the time because I wasn't very sharp in receiving my intuition. I was just looking at, I want to know what's in my future, and I start using them a lot. So this card, I started with this, and then I start adding different one in there. I have one tarot deck. Which was called to me. I met a person, a channeler who channeled Thoth, and I did not know I was going to meet the person when I bought this card, and that was one of the signs. But I don't normally do a whole lot of tarot because it takes a little bit more studying, but I do reading with them just to get a little bit more in-depth. Crystal Mandala is one of the ones that I really like. It has the healing meditation. Each card has a mandala and the sacred geometry symbols, and has a pair of a crystal as well, where you can use it to place on your body to perform healing work. So this one is very useful. I'm actually doing a whole series of it based on these cards, all the different cards and the meanings of it. So stay tuned for that series. And then one other one that I really love is the Sacred Language of Light. This deck is beautiful. The graphics on there, it's just ethereal and pretty. Look at that. And then each card has, then again, same number with healing process in them. So these are the ones that I use alternatively whenever I just come to my dresser, and I will come and say, okay, which one would I be tuning into to get the message for the day? You can. So there's another one. This is the Light Worker deck. So it will guide you to what you're to pay attention to. So oracle cards are very useful to tune into setting intention for the day. If you just kind of like, oh, you know what, I really don't know what to do for the day, or how do I want to live today, what's the theme, you can always come and pull one of these. Keepers of the Light is also great. It's all the higher beings. Then again, I am a fan of Divine Feminine, what I'm here to do, to really expand the Divine Feminine on Earth, and this is definitely one of them that I like to use as well. A lot of goddesses in there. And as a psychic, of course, I would have the Psychic deck. One of the crazy thing I have with this deck is my friend's dad passed away, and I pulled 2 cards from here. It was exactly talking about how to cope with losing a loved one, and I was blown away. So no matter how many years I've been using these cards, I'm still blown away by it. Now, I am aware that you may have questions and say, well, you're a psychic. Why do you still need to use these cards? Why can't you just do a reading for yourself? This is why I say these are maintenance tools. I could tune in, I could do all of that, but I'm also embracing and acknowledging that I am a human. I do have my moments. So are you. You also a human, and there are times that you may not feel your tip-top energetic shape and say, oh, I'm like top of the world, high-fiving. And so these tools are here to support you, that you don't have to always rely on your human capacity to connect to the higher source. You can always tune into these tools and allow yourself to be guided to whatever that is for the day, or have it support you going through a tough time. So if you're going through a tough time, pick up one of this deck. You can go to any metaphysical store. There's a lot of them available. You just follow your intuition, follow your guidance on which one that I feel pulled to. Sometimes it's the words, sometimes it's the graphics. Like I said, I have some that purely because of the graphics, but then the meaning was so on point and powerful, and it's always exactly what I needed to hear. So good luck on your journey. Let me know if anything I can support you, if you need any recommendations, or what deck that would support you. I can share anything that I know about it. So, and come back and watch for more tools. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.